And as that lady says, there are no words. Federal and local officials report it's not clear how many people are still waiting to be saved from Harvey and how many others won't make it out alive.
And for those who have been saved, this is their new normal. Children, the elderly, and the sick among the thousands filling Houston's convention center. For a sea of humanity you see behind us, that shelter is now home. And as of last check, it was nearing double its intended capacity.
Houston will be under a curfew at midnight local time tonight as this oversaturated city braces for another round of horrific rains.
Too many people with too many needs packed into a space that is simply too small.
Welcome to my new home.
This woman's family was rescued Monday night. She's found a spot for her and her 3 kids, but she didn't find any beds. She did find a deflated air mattress, but there are no pumps to fill it up and make it somewhat comfortable. This woman also arrived Monday night with her husband and 6 kids. She says the city should have been better prepared.
I watched the news from the day that they said the hurricane was in the water up until the water came in my house. And when the mayor said, don't leave, he didn't think it was going to be that bad, I'm like, okay.
People are arriving with only the clothes on their backs and sometimes no shoes. Donations are pouring in, and more than 1,000 volunteers are helping out. The Red Cross was told to prepare to shelter 5,000. 30,000 are in need, and that number will grow as more people are rescued. Hundreds in this neighborhood near Lake Houston got hit with water from 4 nearby creeks, a river, and a dam. This man came from Dallas to help out, rescuing strangers with his personal boat until
my 19-foot boat capsized. Next thing I know, I looked up. It was me and the sheriff underneath the boat, and we both had to look like we were going to die.
This woman says the pictures we're seeing on our TV screens do not do it justice.
There's no words to say how bad. There's no video that's going to say how bad. I mean, we lost everything.
And Houston lost one of its finest. Veteran Sergeant Steve Perez, who drowned while driving to work. The chief says his wife didn't want him to go, but that he said he had to.
We couldn't find him, and once our dive team got there, it was too treacherous to go under and look for him. So we made a decision to leave officers there waiting until the morning, because as much as we wanted to recover him last night, we could not put more officers at risk.
And our hearts go out to that police department working around the clock. The rescues seem to be happening nonstop, and in many instances, the rescuers are putting themselves in as much or even more danger than the people they're trying to save.
This is one incredible example of that. This rescuer was dangling from a chopper perilously close to power lines as he and his crew searched a flooded area in Houston. After some tense moments, he was pulled back safely in.
And the Coast Guard just released this new video, and what a sight. A mother and her baby carefully lifted up from their flooded home and safely pulled into a Coast Guard helicopter.